Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is a 5x5 closure. This is from hairbyerickaJ.com. This is a 4x4 closure next to a 5x5 closure. I'm just showing you guys the versatility. It comes pre-plucked, and I hope you enjoyed this video.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready?
I hope you guys are ready to soak up all of this information that is in this video. I'm just using the Ruby Kisses and putting it underneath the closure. This is the color that I'm using for my client. I buy all the colors because, of course, I have clients in all shades. Once you complete that step, you're going to go ahead and have your client help you hold the closure down as you sew it down. Now this step is very crucial. This is very important. This is something that you must do if you want a flawless and seamless closure install. You must cut the very end of the closure off. This is going to allow you to have a super flat, super seamless, and just overall flawless look. It's not going to be bumpy on the sides. It's just going to be like awesome. You must do this. The glue that I'm using is the Bowl Hole Extreme Cream, which can be purchased at thehairdiagram.com. I'll put the links down below. I always use 3 layers on my clients. This gives a 2 to 4 week hold with the proper care and proper maintenance. If someone's never worn a lace before in general, I would recommend, and I hope you guys would recommend to your clients or to yourselves, to wear a closure first. Work your way up to a frontal because a frontal is very high maintenance. A closure is very low maintenance, and it also gives a flawless overall look when it's done correctly. I apologize for the inconvenience for having my elbow all up in the camera space or whatever, but you can just go ahead and use some scissors, some very sharp scissors, or you can use an eyebrow razor or any razor that you have, and just go ahead in an angle, like a zigzag angle, not really so much straight across. The way you cut your lace off is very crucial as well. This is going to make or break your style. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like when you part your closure in any direction. Keep in mind that this is a 4x4 closure. Also keep in mind that I have not done any additional plucking to this. You can pluck more if you want to, but I just don't really think you have to or need to. Once again, this closure is from hairbyerickaJ.com, and this is the 4x4 closure. I'm pretty sure you guys have already seen the 5x5 closure install on my video. If you haven't already, go ahead and check that out. But go ahead and fix your part. Make sure it's straight. Make sure that everything is correct before you move on to the molding process, which is coming up next. The glue that I recommend that you guys use is G, Nairobi, or Blow Pro Volume. These 3 brands will be okay for you to use, and your lace will not lift during this process. You cannot be rough, you must be fast, and you must wrap it down fast. The closure process is a little bit different from the frontal install process. During the closure process, you're going to have to go ahead and blow dry it until it's completely dry. Usually with a frontal install, you can usually leave the frontal wrap down during a frontal install process, but being that the closure is only 4 by 4 inches, you have to let it dry, allow it to mold down, then proceed with sewing your bundles in without the band attached. This is my straight virgin hair, and I always have discount codes in my description box. Now I'm going to show you guys how I sew the tracks in. You're literally going to go from side to side, side to side. The pattern that I love to use, that I only use honestly, is I go underneath the wefts, and as I'm ending or beginning any track, I always go through the weft 2 times. Then I proceed by flipping it over, going back through the wefts 2 more times, and then continuing going underneath the wefts and making a loop. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to explain. It's honestly hard to explain. It's just best that you pay attention to exactly what I'm doing. You know, I'm going underneath the tracks. I'm not going through the wefts. This is not necessary for you to go through the wefts. I'm just making a knot at the end. This is hard to do for beginners, but if you know how to do it, kudos to you. If you don't know how to make the knot, you're going to have to go ahead and cut the thread, then tie it in a knot. But you don't have to do everything that I do. Just do whatever works comfortable for you when you get down to your thread ending with your needle. But like I said, I'm going through the weft 2 times whenever I'm beginning or ending. Then I'm going to go back to going underneath the wefts. I'm not going through the wefts. I'm going underneath them, putting the needle through and wrapping the thread like a loop. Like, sorry y'all, I can't really explain it. Just pay attention. During the process of going from side to side with sewing your tracks in is obviously going to come to an end. I showed you guys how to handle that. Now, when you get to this very top, you're just literally going to go from side to side until it's completely closed off. Take some of the hair from the closure and comb it over your tracks. After you comb the hair over your tracks, you're going to use some heat to mold the hair down over the tracks. You can use a flat iron, but in this video, I'm going to be using a hot comb. This oil that I'm using is BioSilk. I love BioSilk. If you're new here, you'll grow to know that I love BioSilk. If you're my day one subscriber, you already know how I feel about BioSilk. Then you're going to go ahead and comb the baby hairs out. Just comb everything out that was molded down. So basically, the closure, you're going to comb it all out. Smooth the BioSilk on it. Take your hot comb and go over the tracks like I previously stated a few minutes ago when I said that you should comb your hair over the tracks. Then you're going to use heat to make the hair stay in its place over the tracks. You want to make sure everything is completely flat. You can use the electrical hot comb, but I'm old school and I love the way the old school hot comb works because it gets super hot. You don't want it to get super duper hot to where it's burning your hair off, but you do want it to get hot enough to where it's working good and it's making everything flat and pressed out exactly how you need it to be. This flat iron that I'm using is a Babyliss Prima 3000. And you can purchase it from, I want to say Sally's or maybe anywhere else online. This was a gift to me, so I really don't know. I think my mom got it from Sally's, I want to say, but I really don't know. But it works really, really good. As you can see, it's getting really, really hot. And yeah, go get one. Proceed with your styling process, whether you want to wear it long or you want to wear it in a bob, which is what my client wanted, and she's in the military, so they can't have long hair. Overall, this is an easy and low maintenance look. It's a bob. You can wake up and go as long as you wrap your hair up right, and you don't have to worry about curling it every day, fixing it every day, none of that. And it's a closure, like I said, it's very low maintenance. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I look forward to you guys slaying your closures.